Our today's topic is classification of weeds based on ontogeny. Now, first of all, we'll see the meaning of ontogeny. Ontogeny is lifespan. Now, lifespan of whom? Lifespan of weeds. And we know weeds are unwanted plants. Those are not sown by the farmers and they are naturally growing either in the field or on barren land. So, what is the meaning of this title is to study classification of weeds based on lifespan, that is ontogeny. So the classification is of three types on the basis of ontogeny, and these types are: first one is annuals, second one is biennials, and third is perennials. Now the first one, annuals, means those weeds completes their lifespan or life cycle within a year are known as annual weeds. Second one, biennials. Biennials are completing their lifespan within 2 years. And the meaning of perennials is the weeds require more than 2 years to complete their life cycle. So these are the meanings of annual, biennial and perennial weeds. Now we'll see one by one. First one, annual weeds. Annual weeds are again classified in three subtypes. One is summer annuals, second is rainy season annuals, and third is winter annuals. Now the terms itself indicates its meaning. The meaning of summer annuals is these particular weeds are only observed in summer season, and Aziratum conizoides, Amaranthus viridis and Amaranthus spinosa are the different species of weeds which we can observe only during the summer season. Second is rainy season annuals. We have Commelina bengalensis, Cyanotis cristata and Setaria glauca are very common rainy season annual weeds. The third one is winter annuals. During the season of winter, we can observe Chenopodium album and Phalaris minor, which are generally been observed in the fields of wheat and other crops. So these are the three subtypes under annual weeds. Second type is biennials, and the meaning of that just now I have told you is they complete their lifespan in 2 years. In the first year, these weeds completes their vegetative growth, they undergoes dormancy, and in the next year they form or they produce sexual reproductive structures, especially flowers and seeds, and they completes their lifespan within 2 years. And we have Tribulus terrestris, Senecio jacobi in the crop fields, whereas Alternanthera sessilis, like example, in crop areas where sometimes the crops are not observed, and these are the plants or weeds from biennial group. And the last one, that is third one, and it is perennials. The perennials are again classified into two ways. First one is, it is classified on the basis of mode of reproduction, and the second one is, it is classified on the basis of depth of roots. Now the meaning itself indicates how these are classified. So the first one, that is classification of perennials based on mode of reproduction, has three subtypes. One is simple perennials, second is creeping perennials, and third is woody perennials. And the meaning of these are, simple perennials are just reproducing themselves by producing seeds, and we have an example of Sonchus arvensis. And second one, creeping perennials, which grows all along the surface of field or soil surface, and these are generally reproduced by rhizome or stolons or roots or tubers. And we have an example of Cynodon dactylon and Cyperus rotundus. The third subtype under perennials and based on mode of reproduction is woody perennials. And the examples which we can observe are Prosopis juliflora and Lantana camera. These plants grows through several years. They have their continuity and consistency for several years. So they can produce woody appearance of the stem, and hence they are classified in woody perennials. And now the classification of perennials based on depth of roots. There are again two subtypes under these criteria. First one is shallow rooted perennials, and second one is deep rooted perennials. Shallow rooted perennials are having their roots very near to the soil surface, and we have an example of Cynodon dactylon and some of the other grasses. Whereas deep rooted perennials we have an example of Cyperus rotundus, as it has very deeply rooted tubers and their roots. So this is all about the classification of weeds based on ontogeny or lifespan. Thank you.